Look of your forewarned weather with meteorologist Cedric Haynes. Cedric, what should we know here tonight?
Well, it's definitely going to be a cold night, Sarah, as we're going to be seeing these temperatures dropping off there. Of course, I do want to show you a few shots here from earlier from the Jordanelle Reservoir sent in from Chris Williams. You can see a little bit of fall foliage still left out there. A lot of sunshine from earlier this afternoon, and you can see that water looking nice and calm out there as the winds are fairly quiet. But again, notice in the background there on the mountains there, yeah, a couple of some white streaks showing up there. So we're starting to see and build that snowpack a little bit. Outside right now, it's a clear night, but it is also a cold night across the area. 28 degrees now in Logan. Ogden's at 39. Salt Lake City, 34. 34 in Provo. And 43 degrees currently in St. George. So we have this storm system that's stalling and basically cutting off from the main part of the jet stream way up here into Canada. So that's creating its own area of cold air. But not only that, it's cold in Salt Lake City. It's cold in St. George, but our friends off to the east from Denver to Albuquerque, they're seeing a big cold and snowstorm that's developing there. In fact, take a look at this latest snow accumulation map here again. Salt Lake City is right there. Here we go off towards the east. Denver, Colorado Springs, down through Albuquerque, New Mexico, looking at anywhere from about 12 to anywhere up to 24 inches plus of snow heading their way over the next couple of days. Even the Denver, Colorado Springs area, the metro area, is likely picking up 4 to 8 inches of snow out of that system. For us, it's only going to bring us the cold air, and that's what we're settling in for tonight with a hard freeze likely. Temperatures falling between 15 and 32 degrees. So again, you know what that means. Make sure that you've got everything insulated on the outside and on the inside. And of course, make sure if you have any extra plants that are out maybe across southwest Utah, you bring those in because, yeah, you're going to be freezing as well. So again, along the Wasatch Front, we've got about 2 mornings here where we're going to be seeing temperatures well down into the teens and 20s. And then in St. George, we've got a couple of mornings here where we're going to be seeing temperatures at or slightly below freezing, so kind of prepare yourself for that. We'll go with about 18 in Logan tonight, 25 in Salt Lake City, 19 in Nephi, Delta, 15 degrees tonight in Beaver, 17 in Vernal, 23 in Moab, 23 Escalante, look at that, 32 in St. George. So with that being said, as I mentioned, we do have freeze warnings in effect for lower Washington County, St. George over to Springdale, and that's because we're likely going to be looking at the first couple of freezes of the season that far south. So this cutoff low pressure here is what's bringing and creating its own cold air, and it's going to continue to cut off and slowly meander off across the southwest. So the cold air is going to stay along with the snow around Colorado and New Mexico, but for us, the warm air is knocking on the door by the end of the week, and that moves in, and for the weekend, now this is not excessive warm, but it is going to bump our temperatures up back into the 50s and 60s. But enjoy it because next week we've got more colder changes and we're kind of getting in that pattern where we go up and down now, kind of like a seesaw. But you can see all the wintry weather here in New Mexico and Colorado all the way through Friday afternoon. It's still snowing in places like Denver. And then that system finally lifts off towards the north and east by the weekend. We're quiet across the area. A weak system moves by to the north on Sunday, giving us a couple of scattered clouds. And here comes the next main system that's going to move our way. That arrives late Monday, which is Veterans Day, into your Tuesday. That could bring us more rain and snow. So in St. George, we're looking at temperatures in the mid-50s, upper 50s Friday. Veterans Day looking quiet right now, but shower chances on Tuesday. Look at those 60s over the weekend. The Wasatch Front, 40s for the next couple of days, lows in the 20s. Saturday, a big day, big game night, looking good for the weather. And then we're looking at our next weather system Monday into Tuesday. Hey, don't go anywhere. We're back with more right after this.